Class is now open. Okay, you're going to help me decide which blade to use. The last time I used this blade was the very first time I used the blade. See how nice and sharp it is? So my question is, do I really want to use that one in case I hit a nail, a staple, or anything like that and really dull this up? Or do I want to use an older one? I've got two here. Now see, those are supposed to have about as sharp as teeth and as long as this one here. Okay, look at the tip of that one. I really did a number on that. That's because when I was cutting that hole, I was on the inside, and I had to cut the plywood and rub it right up against the stucco, and then I jerked the plywood out. I jerked the plywood back out that way. No wonder it took me so long, because when I cut it, I had to cut at an angle because I was slicing it this way, trying to get as close to the stud as I could, and it was hard to jerk out that way. I thought it was because it was holding up on the back of the stucco, all the stucco wire and stuff, but it was attached a little bit with staples and so forth, but it was because I had this cut at an angle and I jerked it in that way. And so now when I put it in there, I just got it attached with a couple screws on both sides. It's coming out at an angle, so I put it in this way and I screw it in, and it's only going to go in so far because this is cut at a slight angle. So I don't have any backing back here. I just ran it and used long screws and ran it into the 2x6 behind this, which was back a little bit. Okay, so that's how I do that for now, because I don't want any critters crawling in underneath the house now, because this is all this little pit area is all exposed. They could climb up here through the steps, jump down here, and go in underneath the house. Okay, enough of that. So that's why that one got so dull. See, I just ate the teeth off, and I could only get it in so far because I'm putting it in at an angle. That's why the tip is worse than the bottom. See the bottom? There's plenty of blade there. You generally never use this section of your Sawzall blade unless you're cutting full force and you've got enough room to get it in there. And I'd like to try to take advantage when I'm cutting something. If I have a need to, instead of just using this, if I can use this here, I might use this blade, thinking I can do it because I'm only cutting from here to there instead of there to there. Okay, so I'm going to keep this, and like I said, I'll use that for sheetrock. Now this one got pretty dull too. This one here, and it got dull from cutting wood, a whole thick 2x4 or a 2x6. Well, I'm only cutting through 1/2-inch particle board. It's OSB board. It's already a little damp, and do you think I could use this blade here? See all the teeth here? But I'm only gonna, I got to put it in at an angle, so I'm only cutting from there to about there, and then as I move it along, so I'm only getting the advantage of these teeth this much. Okay, so should I use this one or should I use my brand new one? Well, if you said this one, you're right. This is the one I'm going to use because I might hit some nails, some staples, some chicken wire, anything like that, some unforeseen up there. And I want to save this one as long as possible for other projects, okay? Because once they come down, once they stop cutting, you got to buy more. These aren't that cheap. You can buy them in a 10-pack for cheaper than you can buy one or two. So check that out when you're at the hardware store. I forget how much I paid for these. I've had these for a long time because I don't use my Sawzall that often. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to use right here. Class is still open. Okay, I told you I could put this blade in either direction. Okay, I can put it in there so that the handle is facing up, so I can cut this way. Or I can take this, I can loosen this up, and I can flip this around. I got to pull this out all the way. Put that in there, pull on it, and I can cut this way. So which way am I going to cut with? If you said this way, you're right. Because I can get it a little bit flatter. Can you imagine if I was doing it this way? I've got to cut right up here like this. You see that? I'd have to cut like that. I'm barely using the very tip. It's going to be bouncing all around. And so I can't do it that way, can I? I undo that, flip that around like that, and pull on it. Make sure you got that pulled up all the way, because sometimes you think it might be tight and it's not, okay? Now it is. Now, I can't get it flat all the way because the blade is here and the flat is there. But I can tilt it just ever so slightly, okay? See, I still have to put it at an angle, don't I? Like that, but not as high up here, because I got the handle and the battery in my way. So I'm going to do it this way and do the best I can as I'm cutting. Okay? So now I'll get up there and be like a squirrel and chew that bad boy up. And see, I'm better at using the Sawzall in my right hand as opposed to my left hand with the trigger like this. I could do this in a pinch if I wanted. This way, up in the corner. My ladder's in my way, so I'm going to move my ladder over here so I can reach over, use my right hand and control it and push up tight with my hand here. I got a little bit more control with that, okay? So you be the judge as to which way you want to use your Sawzall. Okay, let's see what I can do. I first have to see. I guess that's enough. So I can only cut to about there because it's going to hit my ladder. So I don't have much room there. I think I'll clean this off here first. And I think I'm going to move my ladder just a little bit. I don't want to reach over too far, and I'll have to move my ladder again, but see, I still have to do it at a slight angle because I got this, and sometimes you can pull that off. Maybe I can push it up a little bit. It adjusts a little bit so I can pull that there. See, if I had a little bit longer blade, I could hold it at a little bit less of an angle, but I don't. See what you're going to be up against? You see what you're going to be up against when you're using the Sawzall? Instead of chipping away with your hammer. Oh, my blade's bending. See, because I only can use that little tip of the blade. Well, I got a ways to go, don't I? Okay. Keep her going, Joe. Okay. Let's move you over like that. see why I didn't want to use my other blade? Because this one's bending a lot too. Can't be helped, can it? A little bit further, and we'll try to rip this off again. I don't have it. Every once in a while I can feel that I'm going all the way through. In other places I'm not going to concern myself other than making the line as best I can, and as we pull this off, hopefully it'll snap right there. Gravity, nav it. I'm trying to stay away from my ladder, so I have to go at more of an angle. Okay. Whew. Well, I'm up here using the saw. I wanted to hit that corner over there too. So I'll get that corner and we'll be right back.